And now, WFXR Sports.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for staying with us. The Liberty Flames women's soccer team has had a lot of success for the last decade, thanks to the leadership of the head coach Lang Wedemeyer. The Roanoke native and Patrick Henry grad is currently in his ninth season as head coach. Recently, sports director Jermaine Farrell caught up with Coach Wedemeyer as he shares there is a bigger purpose than winning for him leading the Flames women's soccer team.
We want to be a family to them, and we want to support them and we want to grow them, but really it's about holistically developing young women that are in our program to help them be the best versions of themselves that they can be. So it's not just about helping them be the best soccer player, but the best student, the best teammate, the best person, to grow spiritually. And really our greatest success beyond the trophies is when they leave this program, what they do in the world.
No better meaning for Liberty Flames head women's soccer coach Lang Wedemeyer. Wedemeyer's road to Liberty was special. He was an all-state player for the Patrick Henry Patriots, then he played in college at Virginia Tech and Old Dominion. After playing pro soccer for 7 years, he made the transition to coaching, where he started the South Dakota State University program in 2000. He spent 17 seasons as the women's coach there, winning 5 league titles. In 2017, he got the call to come back to the Commonwealth to lead the Liberty Flames women's program.
We loved it at South Dakota State, and my wife was from Franklin County, and we knew we always wanted to come back to Virginia area or close by to all of our family still back this direction. But we were kind of waiting for that right moment, and we also knew when I'd made South Dakota State into a pretty competitive program, so we didn't want to just take any job. I have one of my best friends who was teaching school and coaching track in Amherst, and he was always telling me about Liberty and all the great things that were happening. And so just all of a sudden Liberty started popping up everywhere in the FCA magazines and the ESPN ticker and just different places you wouldn't expect. We were meeting random people who had gone there, and we were praying about it. And we said, well, if, God, if that's the door he wants to step into. And sure enough, he opened that door for us a few years later, and we stepped through it.
Wedemeyer, as an added bonus, currently he gets the honor of coaching his daughter and former Jefferson four-star Isabella.
It really has been a lot of fun. I think when she was first born, that was probably a dream of mine, to be able to coach her one day. And I coached all 4 of my kids at some point through the club seasons in different parts of their soccer careers. But to have a daughter play for you in the college and to be in this environment, and to her credit, I mean, she was recruited by a lot of different schools, and she had a number of different choices that where she could have gone. But she wanted to be at Liberty. She wanted the culture. She saw it firsthand how it was growing and evolving, as my daughter through this program.
It just kind of reminds me of like old times when he coached me as a kid. I feel like that our dynamic is really good. It hasn't changed much from club.
Coach Wedemeyer has led the Flames to league titles and NCAA tournament berths, but there is something even more he cherishes with his Flames program.
One of the greatest moments for me is when I get a former player, either from Liberty or South Dakota State where I was before, that will send me a text message or an email or message me in some way and to say, hey, I was playing with my kids and I thought about this quote you told me 20 years ago, or or I'm coaching my kids in soccer now and I didn't know how hard it was, and thank you for your patience with me. When you hear those, I've got a folder of those letters and cards and emails and things like that. That's one of the greatest things for me, and that's truly where I hope my legacy lies.
In Lynchburg, Jermaine Farrell, WFXR Sports.